Ah, well, Henshaw here again, Mr. Constitution, and this is part two of my videos on that love letter to the governor I was telling you about. And I got so excited I neglected to admit that you can use this letter in almost any situation, and you serve it on the perps on the other side at the same time you send it to the governor, and this might produce some amazing results because they can't be sure that we can't do everything that's said in that letter. And if that's true, the perps, including the Black Robe bastards, Inc., have committed acts of treason to the Constitution. That's not me saying it. That's the U.S. Supreme Court. Cases Cohens v. Virginia, 6 Wheaton 264, 1818. They have a sworn duty to be bound by this Constitution and laws enacted in pursuance thereof. And the court said, courtesy of John Marshall, that infallible icon of Harvard and Yale, who was never wrong, was he? That the court must exercise jurisdiction if it has it, and it must refrain from exercising jurisdiction it does not have. The one or the other is treason to the Constitution, and I think this is a big reason why we can challenge jurisdiction at any time. So it doesn't matter what place you're in and the situation you're in. You got documents filed and they're trying to take money from you or try to put you in jail or whatever it is. These mortgage banksters, student loans, traffic court, tax court, you name it. Uh, this may stop them in their tracks because you get the letter to the governor and he has the authority to order the county clerk here in California to file it in the judicial court. Then that just summarily removes that case to that court and we're going to get it dismissed. And it doesn't matter if it started out in a quote unquote federal court either, for reasons you'll learn getting my materials. And on that note, please send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. I'll get information out on my modestly priced constitutional defense document packets. And as I said earlier, a complimentary copy of this love letter to the governor. And we'll see how it goes from there. But it's all good news, at least at this point. I mean, if we can't get some of these things done, it's going to force the government to concede that there are no states, there is no government. Even if they do it, by not acting and doing their sworn duties, as those 9 old farts have in Washington, D.C. Are you listening, John Roberts? As if we don't have a government, we damn well need to know that, and we have every right to know it and how it got that way. If we do, we have the right to have the laws enforced the way they were written, pursuant to the original intent of the framers, all these damn war amendments notwithstanding. And a quick note there's at most 12 amendments to the Constitution. That's it. Ain't. All the other ones are in effect war amendments, and for other reasons that you'll learn by getting my document packets modestly priced. Just send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, and I'll get you information on that and a complimentary copy of this love letter to the governor. Uh, we're in good shape here, and we're supposed to be, and that's all of us, by the way. Yeah, these are white supremacist arguments. I make no apology for that. We're the political power here, and damn well should be. I can't imagine anybody would seriously entertain going over to Beijing, China, or Pyongyang, North Korea, who also has a democracy, by the way, and being accepted to be received there with open arms, made a citizen, member of the sovereign body politic, and entitled to hold any seat in government. You let me know of any nation you find that's going to do that. I'd love to hear it. Doesn't work that way either here, and especially not until the Constitution is amended consistent with that august document, not in plain contravention of it, which is what happened in the Reconstruction period. And you're going to love all of it. But that means everybody else is at least inhabitants of territories and maybe inhabitants of states. And you have enforceable rights against government. Not this bullshit civil rights that wasn't designed to work. It doesn't work, except on the rare occasion they have to make it look good. Think Rodney King here. but it's been a joke from day one. It was designed that way. And that 14th Amendment, what it did was created a subordinate corporate body politic of which they think you and I are members here, and you have no rights the de facto government is bound to respect. That's what happened. Nobody knew it. And you'll learn more about what exactly happened there. It's even better when you understand the full measure of the deceit, fraud, and treason that occurred with those war amendments. And that's how we get out from under. So it's really exciting times for me. I'm still at my age. I'm be 74 this year. Life is still ahead of me. Whether I get across the Red Sea, I don't know here, but I'm going to leave you out there a clear path and a way to do it for yourselves, your children, and your posterity. That said, send me an email for information, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. And at the end, I note, as I always do, we have to work together across the board, cut this divide and conquer BS out they've been doing for at least 150 years, get on the same page, and get these bastards off our backs. Thank you.